What is up, everybody? This is Upgrade Cards, and welcome to another episode of Cardboard Talks. Now, it is an unfortunate event that I do have to talk about what I am talking about today, but it has to actually do with cards, so please bear with me. Now, on this Friday's video, I will be giving a 10-second moment of silence as a tribute to Kobe and his daughter who passed away. 8 seconds for Kobe because of number 8, and 2 for his daughter who would have worn number 2 at her dream college. This is not to say one person's death is more important than the other. It is just because that is the numbers that they wore. I do also want to say that, of course, this is a tragic event that has occurred. Me not being a huge basketball fan, let alone a huge Lakers fan, does not take away from the tragedy that has occurred and how sad and disappointing it was to hear the news of the passing of Kobe, as well as several other people in the helicopter crash. This just kind of reminds me to, of course, hold those who matter most to me closer than ever. And it is unfortunate that tragic events like this really is what makes us think of those we love even more, when we really just need to appreciate those people every day. Now, I do want to say also that this isn't something that I'm doing for clickbait. It's not something I'm doing to get more subscribers, more comments, more likes, anything like that. This episode is about players who have unfortunately passed away and their cards go up in value, whether it's rookies, autographs, jersey cards, one-of-ones, printing plates, whatever it may be. And they go up in value, and you own these cards. What do you do? Now, I've seen a lot of people who have opinions on this matter and are very verbal over Twitter. Of course, I'm not going to quote anyone specifically or shout anybody out, because everybody does have their own opinion on this, and mine is right in the middle on the fence, and I will explain why. Now, Kobe did pass away yesterday, and a lot of people are upset that as soon as he passed, as soon as the news broke, because I thought, honestly, it was just a joke. I thought it was just a practical joke, or that it was just a rumor, and unfortunately we know now that that is not the truth. It is not a rumor. This indeed actually did happen. That being said, the day that this happened, even hours after, people were posting their Kobe stuff online to make money. Now, if they're going to be posting this stuff online to make money, and then they're just going to go and put that into other sports cards or whatever that may be, that's one story. But if they're going to use this money for their future, for their family, for a well-deserved vacation, whatever it may be, that's different. Now, people who are holding on to theirs, do it out of respect, out of love for Kobe and what he's done for the game. He's played almost 20 seasons, I think it was 20 seasons, with the same team, which not a lot of NBA greats can say that they've done. And he was an all-star almost all those seasons, but like 2 or 3 won championship after championship. I mean, I can't say enough about how great of a person Kobe Bryant was and still is to many of us who enjoy the game of basketball, not just basketball, but sports in general. Everybody knows who Kobe is. Whether you heard his name shooting your trash can, or shooting a piece of trash into a trash can, or if you watched him and collected his cards, or just kind of had a respect for him, kind of like I did. I never sought out to watch his games, but I did watch his last game, and that was one for the ages. So anyway, back to what I was saying about players who pass away and their cards skyrocket in value. I actually did have a look earlier today because I was curious if anything I had, Kobe-wise, had gone up in value. And of course, the answer is yes. I own several rookie cards, 3 to 5, I think. I haven't even looked, guys, to be real with you. And I was thinking, I do need to make money for college next semester. Can I sell these and put that money to good use? And the answer is yes, I could. But the answer is also, I don't know if I want to. And I don't know if I want to simply because I wouldn't say I'm heartbroken over this matter, but I would say it's hit me pretty good. It's hit me pretty deep that somebody who was so young, who had a family, who was a good father to his children, was working out life after basketball, who said that if basketball is the best thing I've ever done in my life, I've failed. Do I really want to get rid of that card? And the answer is no right now. And yes, this may be the prime time to sell his card, like it's a prime time after a player wins a Super Bowl or after a player gets inducted into the Hall of Fame. That's a prime time to sell cards. But never have I thought that, oh, I'll sell a card because this person just passed away. It is eventually up to whoever owns the card to get rid of the card. It is their property, it is their choice, and it is their decision. And at the end of the day, if they're going to use that funds that they make for their family, or like I said, a well-deserved trip, or something that they feel like they've earned in life, I personally think by all means, you do what you have to do. Now, if you're going to use this money, and let's say you go and you spend it on something just horrendous. I'm not going to name things. I have plenty on my mind that I could say, but I do like to keep this just family friendly, of course, a little podcast type show. But if you're going to go and do that, I wouldn't suggest it. That being said, I will probably not end up selling my Kobe Bryant rookies or any of my inserts or anything like that. I don't even think I have a jersey card, let alone an autograph. I know I definitely don't have. But this is just the sad truth of what we've come to realize in our hobby, and that is the fact that anything that makes a player's value go up, even if it is, unfortunately, their death, card prices go up. The cards aren't any more rare than they were before. I bet you we will still have Kobe autographs come out in future products because he's probably signed sticker sheet after sticker sheet for Panini and Topps. And if I ever pull one, I might burst out and cry, if I'm being honest. But Kobe was somebody more than just a basketball player. He was just in my opinion, a good person. And every story I watched on him last night only validated that and only backed it up more. So that's really all I have to say about Kobe Bryant and what is occurring in the market right now for Kobe-related memorabilia, cards, etc. I do appreciate you guys watching. If you have a Kobe story, let me know down below. If you have a suggestion for a future episode, that is, of course, welcomed. I did push back another episode this week that I had posted on Twitter I was working on because of this unfortunate news. But not only is this something I had to get my mind straight on and my thoughts out to you guys on, but this is also something I know some other people have been struggling with, and I was still on the fence when I started this, and by the end of this, after talking it out, I know what the right thing to do for me personally is. Yes, I could probably make a couple $100 or at least $100 on my couple rookie cards that I have, but for me, that's not the right thing to do. For me, I want to keep my cards, and I want my grandchildren or my kids or whoever one day to look at my cards and go, you know, who was Tom Brady? Who was this? Who was that? Who was Kobe Bryant? And I can tell them stories of what these people did. So I do appreciate it. I am on the verge of tears. I'm going to keep it together for you guys, but I do appreciate everything you guys have done for me. The channel you've helped me put together, the support you guys have lent me, the friendship I feel from you guys each and every time you comment. There's a lot of you that, you know, stop by every so often. There's a few of you who comment on every video, and I want you to know I appreciate you all very much. Thank you, of course, for watching, and or listening, I should say. Again, I appreciate you all so much. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, a good rest of your week, and I look forward to talking to you guys on Friday.